There was a time when you were unstoppable. You'd walk into a room and people would expect excellence. Teachers smiled when they called your name. Your parents used to brag about you at family gatherings. Your classmates whispered that you were born gifted. Everything you touched turned to gold: quizzes, exams, class projects. It all came easy. You didn't have to try. You didn't have to struggle. Because back then you were on fire. But then, something happened. You don't know when. You don't know why. But you felt it. The spark faded. Your grades started to slip, slowly at first, then like an avalanche. You told yourself it was just a phase, but the phase never ended. Assignments became burdens. Deadlines became punishments. And focus, that disappeared like smoke. You began to stare blankly at your books, mind wandering to places you never intended to visit. Social media, meaningless distractions, anything, just not your responsibilities. You became a ghost of who you once were. The same people who used to praise you, now they ignore you. Your name stopped being mentioned. Your opinions stopped mattering. Some even started whispering again, but now they say you peaked too early. That you're not cut out for greatness anymore. That maybe, just maybe, you were never smart to begin with, just lucky. Sound familiar? Good. Because I know exactly how that feels. And I'm here to tell you, with zero sugarcoating, that this is your fault. But here's the part most people will never tell you: it's also your way out. Because nothing is wrong with your brain. You're not broken. You didn't lose your intelligence. What you lost was your method, your fire, your structure. The rules that used to govern your greatness were thrown away. And today I'm giving them back to you. But before we go further, listen to this carefully. If you don't dare to subscribe right now, you're already losing. Because what's waiting ahead could change your entire academic life, permanently. And if you walk away because you're too lazy to click one button, maybe you're not ready to win again. Harsh. Yes, true. Absolutely. Prove me wrong, hit the subscribe button right now. Let's begin. To make a comeback, you don't need magic. You don't need more hours. You just need rules. Simple, brutal, honest rules. And today I'm giving you six powerful principles that will resurrect the academic beast inside you. And I'll add a bonus one, but that's only for the ones who stay till the end. Don't you dare skip. Rule 1. Become an academic weapon. This doesn't mean turning into a lifeless robot who breathes textbooks and vomits formulas. No, it means becoming precise, tactical, sure. You don't need to study all day. You need to study the right way. And that starts with Parkinson's law. Here's the truth most students ignore. Your brain will take as much time as you give it. If you give yourself 2 hours to read a chapter, you'll take 2 hours. Not because it's hard, but because you allowed your brain to slack off. Now imagine you only give yourself 30 minutes. You'd focus like a laser. You'd shut off distractions. You'd attack the task like your future depends on it, because it does. From now on, set tight deadlines. Treat every study session like a mission. Cut the fluff. Compress your time. You'll be shocked how much you can learn in 25 minutes, if you study like it matters. Because it does. And if you're still not subscribed at this point, ask yourself, why are you here? You want to change, don't you? You want to win again, right? So hit that subscribe button before you become the person who regrets not acting when the answer was staring you in the face. Rule 2. Adopt the doable mindset. Most students quit before they even try. They look at a math problem, panic, and say, this is too hard. They open a dense textbook and think, I can't do this. And that one sentence, I can't, is the poison killing their future. From this moment on, ban that phrase. Replace it with, this is doable. Say it even when it feels like a lie. Say it until your brain believes it. Because belief rewires your focus. Focus rewires your effort. And effort, over time, changes everything. When you adopt the doable mindset, you stop backing down from challenges. You start breaking them, piece by piece, line by line, until what once looked impossible becomes your warm-up. You think this video is helping you? Imagine how many others out there are still stuck, wishing they had found something like this. Don't be selfish. Share this video with one friend. Just one. Be the reason they come back stronger too. Or watch them fall while you stay silent. Rule 3. Active recall or academic death. You think you're studying when you're highlighting words and rereading notes? You're not. You're pretending. And it's killing your progress. Passive studying is comfortable. Feels productive. But it does nothing to help you remember. That's why you study for hours and forget everything during the exam. You never trained your brain to retrieve. And retrieval is the only thing that matters. Enter active recall, the greatest weapon of all top students. Here's how it works. Read your notes once. Close the book. Try to recall what you just read out loud. If you can't, that means you never learned it. Try again. Keep doing it until your brain bleeds if necessary. Make questions, not notes. Ask yourself to explain the concept like you're teaching a child. Use flashcards, mind maps, even voice recordings. But always be testing yourself. And mock tests, they're gold. Every mock test you take is one less panic attack you'll have on exam day. Still thinking about whether to like the video? Ask yourself, if you were your past self, the smart one, the respected one, would that version of you hesitate to commit right now? No. So stop pretending this doesn't matter. Like the video, now. Rule 4, the Feynman Technique, simplicity is power. You don't understand something unless you can explain it like a 5-year-old. That's not an opinion. That's physics legend Richard Feynman's method of mastery. And it's deadly effective. Here's how to do it. Take a concept. Close the book. Speak it out loud, like you're teaching your younger sibling. If you stutter, hesitate, or ramble, you don't understand it yet. Now teach it again. Simplify more. Use analogies. Break it down. Keep going until you sound like a professor giving a TED Talk. You'll know you've mastered it when it flows out of your mouth like water. And if you're too scared to speak out loud alone in your room, then let me tell you something uncomfortable. If you can't face yourself, how will you ever face the world? Teach a wall. Teach your mirror. Teach your cat. Just teach. Because those who teach retain. And those who retain dominate. Rule 5, the 20/80 rule, study like an assassin. You don't need to learn everything. You need to learn what matters most. The Pareto principle states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your effort. In academics, that means 80% of your test will come from 20% of the syllabus. Don't believe me? Look at past exam papers. You'll see the same patterns, same chapters, same topics, over and over. So why are you wasting your time trying to memorize the entire book? Be ruthless. Prioritize the important. Master the frequently repeated. And forget the fluff. And yes, this means you need to research. Dig into exam trends. Create focus lists. Become strategic. Because studying without a plan is like running without a finish line. Pointless. Rule 6. Embrace interleaving. Stop studying like a zombie. Ever tried studying the same subject for 3 hours and felt your brain melt? That's not lack of energy. That's lack of novelty. Your brain needs variety to stay sharp. That's why gym trainers rotate muscle groups. You can't train biceps every day, they stop growing. Your brain works the same way. So after studying math for an hour, switch to history, then biology, then back to math. This technique, called interleaving, improves memory retention by over 70%, according to research. At first it feels confusing, but your brain adapts fast. And once it does, your energy skyrockets, your memory strengthens, and burnout disappears. If you're not rotating subjects, you're running your brain into the ground. Still not subscribed? Let me be blunt. You've already watched more than 5 minutes of this. You're absorbing value, motivation, and a clear plan. If that's not worth a click, then go to the comments and confess. Tell the world why you refuse to subscribe to something that's saving your academic career. Let's see if your excuse holds up. Bonus rule, you versus. Let's end with this. The version of you that existed during your peak is not gone. It's sleeping, waiting, watching. And every day you waste on distractions is one more day you abandon that version of yourself. Stop blaming school. Stop blaming stress. Stop blaming others. The only person standing between you and your comeback is you. Decide now, are you going to be the person who gave up and settled? Or the one who rose from the ashes and reclaimed their throne? You were a genius once. It's time to become one again. Don't just watch this video. Live it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. Because if you don't, you'll keep chasing fake motivation while others run past you with a real system. Click, commit, come back. Until next time, keep grinding.